Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. Thank you for stopping by. I have this fun interactive card to share with you today, and this is using the Give It a Whirl dies. And as you can see here, it just goes round and I've got all these little stars and it matches the sentiment here that says congratulations. See? So cute. So I'm going to make another one with you today to show you what I did. I'm going to start off actually with the stamping and get that out of the way. So I've got a piece here, as you can see, of scrap basic white. The stamps that I'm going to use is this one called Peaceful Moments. I'm going to use the congratulations, and I'm just going to stamp in Memento Tuxedo Black. I'm just going to stamp here towards the edge. Congratulations, like that. Okay, put that aside. And now we're just going to quickly cut this out using our trimmer. Okay, take a little bit off the bottom, chop off the top. As you can see, I never really measure these kind of things, I just go with it by eye and see what makes me happy, and that will do me fine. Well, after saying that, I'm going to faff with it and take just a little bit more off the bottom. Yeah, happy with that. So set that aside. Okay. Whoops, throwing my scraps all over the place. And what I'm going to do next is start to make a card. And this is our card base. It's thick basic white. That's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. And then I've got a piece here of the designer series paper. This is, I think it's Hugs of Happiness. And as you can see, it's the same one as this, but it goes, this came at this point here, and it flows through a rainbow. So I've used the top for that. I'm using a different colourway for here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this to see where it's going to go, and that's how it's going to look. So now on this side, if you see, when you actually die cut it, you can't see on the camera, you actually do see these little imprints of this, and this tells you where you can put your stars. So let's cut out our stars. I've got some scraps here, and I'm going to use this star punch here, the starlit punch, and it's this stars I'm going to use. So I'm going to punch out a set of stars from each one, and then if we need anything more we can come back. So that was Granny Apple Green, that's Pool Party, and this is Gorgeous Grape. Okay, I just found one that tried to hide in the rubbish bin, but he got fished back out again. Okay, so let's see, we want to use one of each colour. Let's see what's going to fit nicely in our thing. I think that one will, and then that one, and there should be a purple one of the same size. That one has made a bid for freedom. I haven't got a clue. Oh, it is also in the rubbish bin. They seem to like to go straight into the rubbish bin instead of being on my card. How very rude of them. Okay, so let's put some Tombow on all of these. And I'm just going to use a pair of tweezers to help me position this where I want it to be. Just like that. And these are just reverse tweezers. I got them online, you can buy them anywhere. And they're just very useful to help. And reverse tweezers means it stays closed without you pushing. When you're pushing, it opens up, so the opposite way to maybe a normal pair of tweezers, which is very useful to hold something like that, to clamp it in. Okay, silicone mat needs a little wash as well now, but there we go. These are all in their positions, and all I'm going to do is press down from the base just to make sure everything is really well stuck down. So there we've got our stars. So the next thing I want to do is to position this and see that it's going to work, which it is. And I'm going to put through my little brad, and these are the square and round brads that we have. I'm going to use a little square one here, square white one, and I'm just going to put it through the centre here, centre of a hole. Make sure the two little, whoopsie daisy, the two little arms are together. Just put it through, and then don't, obviously put the arms back, but don't do it very tightly, so there's still space for it to spin round, as you can see. There we go, it's spinning nicely. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to put some foam tape around my edges to keep this off the base so it'll spin better. I'm just going to use some of these foam strips that we have. So I'm just going to make sure that none of it touches where the wheel is. All of these dies that I'm using are from the Give It a Whirl die set, which I'll show you right now because I forgot to at the beginning. It's this one here, and you could use a heart shape or this shape as well. You've got all these little extras as well, little arrows and all sorts. So really you've got stars in it and little lovely little hearts. It's a really nice set. I have used it before in my online card club. I never used it here on YouTube, so I decided it needed to have its own time out as well in the spotlight. So let's get another one of these and just finish off our just make sure, as I said, it's not going to hit. I'm just worried here, maybe I'm going to take this little piece off here. Just worried it might hit the foam tape and stop the mechanism. So you just want to be careful. Okay. Then I'm going to put a little bit more here. If you take the paper off, you will find it's much more malleable as well. So I'm going to take the paper off what's left. Yeah, that's sticking to me. Okay, then we're going to put this down on our card front. I'm just going to check that it's still going to go around. It does indeed. You need to make sure your stars are properly stuck down so they don't catch. Sorry if I wasn't in shot. But there you see, there's the basis of our little setup. Okay, I'm going to take our sentiment and decide what colour I want to back it on. I think I'm going to use Gorgeous Grape and match the top colour there. So, a little bit of Tombow. And just going to stick it down like that. Get my long scissors out. And I'm just going to cut round it freehand. Like that. Okay. And then I'm going to get my Take Your Pick tool out while I'm about it. I had it 2 seconds ago, so where's it gone? I never understand how things can just disappear within the space of a second. Here it is. Mysteries. Mystery, mystery, mystery. Now where are my dimensionals? Oh, no, that's not them. Here they are, hiding underneath my scraps. How dare they? I'm going to use an edge here. This is just easier. I'm going to pop, so that's nicely popped up. Congratulations. And then we're going to arrange some of these stars around. Well, actually, before we do that, let's come to terms of trying to do a bow and get through that that problem field first. As you know, me and bows are not most favourite of friends. I do consider myself bow challenged. Are you bow challenged? Do you like the look of a bow but hate having to make one? If you do, leave me a comment below. Let me know that I'm not alone in this venture. Eek, where's this bow gone? Okay, it is going to have to stay like that. It is not nearly as fancy as some people's bows, but it will do. The ribbon is cute. It will make up for all of my errors. This is lovely black and white gingham ribbon. I'm going to stick it down with some glue dots. So let's do that. Lovely glue dots. Okay, and now we're going to just decide where we want some of our stars to go. So maybe up here. Something like that maybe. Let's start off like that and see where we want any more. Okay. Arrange them round. I think I'm going to have a purple one there. I'm going to use my Take My Pick tool for these tiny ones here. I'm sort of trying to do a little bit tone on tone. Maybe this green here doesn't want to stick. And this green one here. That's all we've got so far. I think again it needs something there. So what shall we put there? We've got 3 purples already. Well no, but it depends which colour's at the top. It might not be purple when you swing it round. Let's put something here. In those 2 positions. and then figure it out. Maybe that there. And that there. What do you think? Well, I think it's okay. And we're going to finish up with some finishing touches, which are these elegant faceted gems. They're just going to give us a little bit of bling here and there. So there you go. That's more purpley cool colours. That's more red and yellow warm colours. I hope you liked them. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know. And please don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you want more information about this project, measurements, supply list, etc., it's all on the blog post on my website. And the links to that and all my social media links are in the description box below. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.